All right, so my name is Brian Kane. I'm a solution engineer with Couchbase, and y'all have heard a little bit about Couchbase today earlier from Kristen, so I want to just give you a little bit more information. So what is Couchbase? Couchbase is a NoSQL document database platform. We like to say it's an engagement database, but that's just because we can use Couchbase to capture all your interactions with your customers and with your employers in addition to transactions. So Couchbase at its core is it's a key value store. It's got an in-memory cache that allows for very, very fast operations, gets and sets and so forth. And in those values, you can store JSON documents. And on top of those JSON documents, we allow you to build secondary indexes on any of the attributes in your JSON documents. So what that allows you to do, in combination with our SQL query language, our SQL for JSON language, NCL, it's a declarative query language. It allows you to run all sorts of SQL queries against your JSON documents. So a very good way for users to transition from RDBMS world that are familiar with SQL. We have many components of Couchbase. I'll just mention that we're a mobile platform as well. We have a full CRUD-capable database for mobile devices called Couchbase Lite. And so that allows you to run Couchbase from the edge to the cloud, basically. And we deploy Couchbase typically in Couchbase is a masterless peer-to-peer architecture, and in contrast with some of the other NoSQL databases that require you to have masters in your clusters and shards and so forth. So who uses Couchbase and what for? So we have customers like Comcast and Pokemon Go that use Couchbase for customer 360 solutions, keeping track of all your interactions with them. We have customers using Couchbase for catalog and inventory, like Marriott. If you've placed a reservation with Marriott, you've interacted with Couchbase. Also, DirecTV, your guides, your purchasing of programs and so forth from them goes through Couchbase. Field service management, common use case for Couchbase, specifically for Couchbase Mobile. GE and United are some of our customers that utilize Couchbase for field service management. And finally, IoT data management, and Verizon is a good example of that, using IoT, using Couchbase for their IoT dev platform to manage that. So why do y'all care? Well, we like to say that Couchbase allows you to develop with agility. So a couple of things about that. One is that you can store data very easily in Couchbase. You can store it denormalized. You can store it normalized. You can embed documents within other documents. So if you're familiar with the relational model, a simple record, simple user profile might take 6 records across 3 tables. In a JSON document database like Couchbase, that'll take a single document, and you can embed subdocuments and arrays and so forth in that. So schemaless gives you an opportunity to extend your object model, your data model through your development as needed without having to go and run a DDL script and get permission from the DBAs and so forth. We also allow you to store binary values, files, and so forth in Couchbase. So the other piece of that then with agility is the access of the data. 4 different ways you can access your data in Couchbase. Direct key value, that's the fastest for sub-millisecond access to your data. If you know the key, you can grab the document very easily. We also offer, as I mentioned earlier, full SQL implementation with extensions for JSON to allow you to extract the sub-objects and the arrays and so forth from your documents. We have implemented, a year or so ago, we implemented full text search, natural language search capability within Couchbase. So if you have some use cases that require that, consider looking at Couchbase to provide that capability as well. Analytics. We allow you to do operational analytics queries, ad hoc, broad-based queries across your full data set in Couchbase without impacting your operational performance from your applications. So we silo and segregate the workloads from these services. So what next? Well, I just want to make sure you're aware that Couchbase SDKs are available in all of these languages, in C and Java, Node.js, PHP, .NET, Python, and Go. On the mobile side, Swift, Objective-C, Java, and C#. And then the platforms and cross-platform framework and so forth available. Finally, go out and try it out. Go to Couchbase.com, get started, try out NCL, download a copy of Couchbase, see how easy it is to use. There's some online training available, and if you have questions, you're welcome to contact me. That's it. Thanks, y'all.